Good afternoon. Brent Wertz and Danny Scott of All In Food. We're in the back of a parking lot at a local ballpark getting ready to feed all those folks when they're done watching the game. We decided to go out and sell our Yuengling sausage. You can see the barbecue sauce lines, the steak sauce, the spice line. And we're here today tailgating. We brought our Grillin and Chillin wagon along with the truck that pulls it. So I'm here today to give you a few quick recipes. I've done a few so far. I've done pizza. I've done little salmon packets. Right now we're going to do a bacon barbecued shrimp. So all I want you to do is just take shrimp right from the grocery store. You can see they still have their tails on it. Some people like to take those off. I like to leave them on mostly because when you're done they're like a little handle. So when you give it to your guests they can just pick it up and go from there. You see, when I'm in a parking lot I'm going to use bags a lot. Only because they do great for the kind of food that we do. So you're going to go ahead and take the bag, dump the shrimp in, and from there we just add what kind of goodies we like. Well, I particularly like a little bit of chopped shallot, about a clove of fresh garlic, a little bit of fresh cilantro, a little bit of fresh chive. You could use parsley, you could use thyme, you could use tarragon, any kind of herb that you particularly like, you can throw right in there. Because they're bacon shrimp, I'm going to add a little bit of just basically bacon from this morning, cooked it, chopped it up so it's in there. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. I would say this is going to be about a quarter cup maybe. And then we're going to add our bacon barbecue, Yuengling's Bacon Barbecue made with a lager beer. This is one of the first of its kind on the market. Great little bacon barbecue. We're just going to pour that in. You can see it's nice, zesty. And then we're going to take a lime, as I always do on these videos. I like to roll the lime. And then we're going to cut it in half. You can see all the juice that comes out. When you roll the lime, you just get so much more juice out of it. And we'll take both halves in there. Now earlier I made the shaken Yuengling drum or chicken thigh. And we'll just take that and we'll shake. And essentially what we're doing is we're taking the shrimp, the aromatics, and the herbs and making a vinaigrette right inside. And so then when you go to the ballpark, like I'm standing here, I would just bring bags of shrimp just like this ready to go. So then all we do is roll it down. I would go ahead and marinate that for about 30 minutes. It could be up to an hour, but any more than that, it's going to get very barbecued. The shrimp really likes to take on marinades. Just throw the grill. You can still see the pizza right there. And we're just going to throw a few in the grill. So you can throw them on there. You can see how the herbs and the garlic and all that's kind of right on them. That's really what's going to make them wonderful. What, we're gonna let them cook. I'll come back to you in about 3 minutes when they're finished. See you soon. As you guys can see, we got about a minute left on these things. So what I did is I went ahead and made a pineapple relish. It's real simple. It's just pineapple. There's a little bit of red onion in there. There's some blueberries in there. A little bit of scallion, and that's it. And then if you just let that go, it's really just gives the shrimp, you know, as you pick them up, a little something to spit with them, makes the plate look pretty, etc. So we're just going to put a little pile of relish in there so that, in case the guests want something to cleanse their palate. And then once you have your relish on there, it's pretty simple from there. You can just go ahead and grab these bad boys. Just throw them on there one at a time. As I said before, like when I cook on the grill, and I'm always tailgating, when I cook on the grill at home, I generally cook dishes like this, where I can just put this together, maybe throw some chive on the plate, and then I can have that passed around, and everybody can just pull the shrimp, enjoy the shrimp, and then something else will come around, you know, the thighs will come around next, and then the pizza will come around, and et cetera, maybe the grilled pineapple dip. So this is just easy tailgating food that's fun to eat. It's easy to pass around. It feeds a lot of people, kind of keeps them nodding as they're having a good time. But we really thank you for coming Thanks for joining us tonight. I can hear the crowd just about ready to get this way, so I probably need to stop talking and start cooking at a higher pace. But thanks for coming, and don't forget Grillin and Chillin with the Yuengling BBQ Sauce team. Thanks so much for coming.